Hey guys.
Hey, what's up, guys? God, man.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Don't wait on me. Just do it.
Hey guys.
Look at my hand. What's up, guys? Bang. Just at the same time. It's not hard. What's up, guys?
That was so stupid.
It was stupid. It wasn't like I thought it would be.
Hey guys, I'm Gabrielle.
And I'm Jordan.
And today we wanted to update you guys on everything that's been going on with us as far as our pregnancy goes. Because we haven't really sit down and talked about everything that happened except for announcing that we were pregnant and then we told the kids. But we want to kind of fill you in on what's happened from the time that we found out until now.
It's been a roller coaster.
Yes. So I called them the day after we found out, and then they had me come into the office and do blood work. And then I think 3 or 4 days later, they had me come back in and do blood work again. So the first day they said like my HCG levels, I think it's HCG, right? HCG levels was like 600 and something. And then the next time that I went, it was like 5,000. Yeah,
like tripled or quadrupled or whatever the word is.
So they said, and then they checked my progesterone, whatever that is. That P hormone. Anyway, they checked that too, and it was good. I don't remember the number, but it was good. So after they checked the hormones and everything was cleared up, they made me an appointment, but they didn't make it until I was like 9 weeks. So we had to wait like several weeks. It was like a couple of weeks. Maybe like
probably 3 weeks.
Almost like 3 weeks.
3 or 4 weeks.
We had to wait till like about 3 weeks or so before my appointment. So in between finding out, like doing my blood work and stuff, and then the appointment, I went to the ER twice.
She couldn't hold anything down.
For days.
In bed, sick. And for like 4 or 5 days, sick, boy.
Yes.
But
the first time I went to the ER, they sent me back, and I was still, like, I still couldn't keep anything down, and they still sent me home. And I don't know if it's just because I went in at like 2 a.m. and they were like, didn't want to deal with me.
But she was in there for like 5 hours.
Yes.
I mean, I had to sleep in the car because they won't let you go in because
I didn't leave till like 6.
Because of COVID. And I'm just sitting in the car, and it was like 4 or 5 hours you were in there.
Yeah. And we had to stop on the side of the road to let me throw up before we got there.
Right down the road from the house.
And I was like filling up these little bags the whole time I was there. And they gave me like 3 or 4 different types of medicines, and nothing worked. And so they was like, just go home and call your OB whenever they open. Well, I went on a Saturday, like going into Sunday morning. So, and it was a holiday weekend. So my doctor didn't open up until 2 days later. So then I called the doctor as soon as they opened up on Tuesday. And they told me basically, like during that time I was still throwing up like every 20 minutes. I wasn't keeping water down. I was like, it was bad. So I called the doctor on Tuesday. They told me go right back to the ER because I was getting dizzy, like.
Oh, it was bad. It was bad sick.
So I looked terrible. I looked like I was dying, and I called the doctor on Tuesday, and they said go back to the ER. They said when I got there to tell the emergency room to contact the on-call OB doctor for like whatever they prescribe me and stuff. So I get there, and I stayed for hours there then too.
Yeah, because I think we got there like at 11.
You went and got lunch.
Yeah, I went and got lunch. At 11, I think we got there in the morning. So I had to come home from work. And then we didn't leave until like 4 because the kids had a baseball game.
But they basically gave me a bunch of medicine in my IV and a shot of, I guess, Finnegan. And told me that I could keep, they gave me like a bag of saltine crackers and a ginger ale, and was like, eat all the crackers and drink the ginger ale, and if you keep it down you can go home. If not, you have to stay in the hospital for like 2 or 3 days and get all your vitamins given to you by an IV.
Luckily she kept everything down.
I almost threw that crap in the trash.
Thank God.
But I kept that stuff down, and so I was allowed to go home. And they prescribed me, I guess, Zofran and Finnegan, which they said was like a little bit more risky to take, but if I'm not keeping food down, then that's pretty risky too. So
yeah.
That they prescribed me that. That's the only thing that I have been, like, I was surviving off of afterwards. Well, I never had to take the Finnegan.
No.
So I never had to take
the Zofran though.
Yeah, I had to take the Zofran, but I never had to take the Finnegan after I got home. But the Zofran I did take. I was able to take it, and it's like the kind that melts under your tongue, so I didn't have to swallow it, and I was surviving well. Since then, my nausea's gone down Like, I just get sick every evening.
But you're entering your second trimester too.
Yeah.
So like it's gonna go down.
Yeah.
Alright, at least I mean that's what the doctor said.
So then after that, it leads us into the first doctor's appointment. When we went to the first doctor's appointment, they did a sonogram and they confirmed that we had a heartbeat.
Oh my leg.
So we got this sonogram picture. The other one's the exact same. But we got the little sonogram picture and we confirmed that it had a heartbeat. It was 177, 171. Something like that. And they said everything looked fine. They took more blood work. Everything looked fine with that. And basically scheduled us another appointment for later in October. My friend,
one of her friends,
one of my friends offered to do a gender blood test thing through this company that does it in the city where we live at. And they do like it's basically like the sonogram place that offers a blood test for genetic testing to see if it's a boy or a girl. And she offered that as a gift to us since we've gone through everything that we've gone through with this. And so I went and done that. Whenever I did that, the people there were so nice.
I didn't get to go. I had to work.
Yeah.
And I didn't know they were going to do all this stuff that they did.
Well, I didn't either. So whenever I went to the sonogram place, they were only supposed to do a blood draw and listen for the heartbeat. And whenever I got there, they knew, I guess they asked questions about like our pregnancies and stuff like that. And I told them about how we had 2 miscarriages.
Miscarriages.
We had 2 miscarriages before this. We finally got the heartbeat with this one. So because of that, they were really so nice, and they gave us free like a bunch of pictures and a few videos whenever he did the heartbeat. He did the heartbeat twice, and it was 167 one of the times and 171 or 2 the second time.
She tried to FaceTime me when all this was going on too, by the way. Like, you tried to FaceTime me, but there was no service.
But he emailed me all the pictures and the videos so that he'd be able to see them, because he knew FaceTime wasn't really working. And so whenever he did that, we got to look at all those, and I'll put a few of them like up here somewhere so you guys can see them. And then after that, we told the kids, and we're pretty much here. I am almost 12 weeks pregnant. I'm 11 weeks and 4 days.
11 weeks and 4 days. We do know what we're having too, but that'll be for a later video.
We do know the gender now, as of right now, and we have a really cute video that we're going to do with the kids that you guys are going to get to see very soon. So we did get to do that, and I'm 11 weeks and like 4 days now, and my next doctor's appointment is next month, or this month. No, next month.
October.
It's like halfway through October, and right now it's September 29th as we're filming this. So that's where we are as far as that goes, with updates on how everything went and like how we found out that this was actually going to be a viable pregnancy right now.
Everything's looking good so far.
Once we could see, you could see the heart beating before we ever even listened to it. And that was really cool. And it was like moving around in there and super wiggly.
It was, yeah, the baby was moving around.
And even with the videos we got after, super active. Like rolling, I got one of it rolling all the way over.
Yeah, it did do that. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, but
he keeps saying what it is, and I keep having to cut it out of the video. So if there's any awkward stops, it's because he keeps saying what the gender is. I do have a little bit of a baby bump, but you really can't see it. And I feel like we're gonna do updates throughout, and I'll kind of show that later. But right now, I'm not doing it. I just feel fat.
She's not fat though.
I don't feel like it's a baby bump at all. I just feel like I've gotten fat.
That butt got big though.
Anyway, if you guys want to see more updates and follow us along our journey, then hit that subscribe button and don't forget to turn your notifications on. Also, the next video you guys see will probably be the gender reveal video. So in this video, go ahead and go into the comment sections and let us know if you think it's a boy or a girl, if you're team boy or team girl. And then that way in the next video you guys can see if you were right. So we'll see you guys in our next video. Bye.
Bye.